Something strange is happening at Hogwarts. Whispers echo through the corridors. Students are turning into stone, and a terrifying message is scrawled across a wall in blood. The Chamber of Secrets has been opened. Enemies of the air, beware. This is only Harry Potter's second year at the legendary School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, and already he's facing a mystery darker and deadlier than anything he imagined. What starts as an innocent return to school quickly spirals into a thrilling race to uncover secrets buried deep within the castle walls. This is not just a tale of magic and monsters. It's a story of friendship, loyalty, courage, and the power of truth in the face of ancient evil. As summer ends, Harry is stuck at the Dursleys again, dreading life without Hogwarts. Then a strange creature named Dobby, the house elf, shows up warning Harry not to return to school because terrible things are going to happen. Harry refuses to listen, but Dobby makes sure he can't get back by magically sealing the barrier at platform 9 3/4. Thankfully, Ron Weasley and his twin brothers come to the rescue in a flying car. They break Harry out and take him to the Burrow, their magical and chaotic family home. Here, Harry gets a much-needed dose of warmth and belonging and is reminded that real families are made of love, not blood. Eventually, they make it back to Hogwarts, but not without trouble. Crashing the flying car into the Whomping Willow doesn't exactly earn them a warm welcome. Soon, strange events begin. A cat is found petrified. Walls drip with sinister messages, and rumors start flying about the fabled Chamber of Secrets. Hidden rooms supposedly built by Salazar Slytherin himself, one of the school's founders. Legend has it that only Slytherin's true heir can open it, unleashing a monster to purge the school of students who aren't from pure-blood wizarding families. Fear and suspicion spread like wildfire. Nobody knows who the heir is or what beast lurks in the shadows. Harry begins to hear voices no one else can, voices that whisper about murder and blood. It's chilling, it's impossible, and it's a sign that he's connected to the mystery more deeply than he understands. When more students are found petrified, including Hermione, Granger, Harry, and Ron, know they can't wait any longer. They have to solve the mystery themselves, even if it means breaking school rules and facing deadly danger. They turn to an unlikely source for help. Professor Gilderoy Lockhart, the self-absorbed celebrity, defense against the dark arts teacher. But Lockhart is all talk and no talent, and it quickly becomes clear they're on their own. Desperate for answers, Harry and Ron use Polyjuice Potion, a tricky magical brew that lets them disguise themselves as others. Their plan is to question Draco Malfoy, who seems like a perfect suspect for the heir of Slytherin. But they learn nothing useful, and the attacks continue. Then one day, Harry discovers an old diary in a flooded bathroom, haunted by Moaning Myrtle, a ghost who's been stuck there since her death. The diary belonged to a boy named Tom Riddle, and when Harry writes in, it responds. The diary shows Harry a memory of a young Tom accusing Hagrid, the lovable gamekeeper, of opening the chamber 50 years ago. Hagrid is taken away, and Dumbledore is removed from his post. The school is falling apart, and time is running out. Yet something doesn't feel right. Harry doesn't believe Hagrid could ever hurt anyone, and the truth behind the diary gnaws at him. Meanwhile, Ginny Weasley, Ron's little sister, is acting strangely withdrawn and frightened. When she disappears completely, and a new message warns that her bones will lie in the chamber forever, Harry knows the final confrontation has arrived. With Ron by his side, Harry ventures into the depths of Hogwarts through a hidden passage in the bathroom where Moaning Myrtle died. They find the entrance to the chamber and go in, but a cave-in separates the boys. Harry presses forward alone into the eerie silence of the Chamber of Secrets. There he finds Ginny unconscious, lying beside the diary. And there he meets Tom Riddle. Not just a memory, but a dark echo of the boy who would become Lord Voldemort. Riddle reveals that he's been draining Ginny's life force through the diary, manipulating her to open the chamber and unleash the monster within. The creature is a basilisk, a gigantic serpent whose gaze kills, and Harry must now face it alone, armed only with a sword that magically appears from the sorting hat and aided by Fawkes, the loyal phoenix of Dumbledore. Harry confronts the basilisk in a deadly battle. He's bitten but manages to slay the monster by driving the sword through its skull. The poison should kill him, but Fawkes heals him with phoenix tears just in time. With the last of his strength, Harry stabs the diary, destroying Riddle forever. Ginny wakes up and the chamber collapses behind them. Back in the school above, chaos turns to celebration. Dumbledore is reinstated, the petrified students are healed, and once again Harry has saved Hogwarts. But the real lesson lies in something deeper. Throughout this journey, Harry grapples with his identity. He's troubled by his ability to speak Parseltongue, the snake language associated with Salazar Slytherin and Voldemort. He fears that maybe the Sorting Hat made a mistake, maybe he does belong in Slytherin, but Dumbledore reassures him with a powerful truth. It's not our abilities that show who we truly are. It's our choices. Harry chose Gryffindor. He chose bravery, friendship, and loyalty. And that makes all the difference. Themes and motifs at its heart. The Chamber of Secrets explores the idea of legacy and choice. The book dives deep into the notion of inherited identity versus chosen identity. Harry is linked to Voldemort in more ways than one, but he consistently chooses a different path. The contrast between Tom Riddle and Harry Potter, both orphans, both ambitious and gifted, highlights how circumstances don't define character. Decisions do. Prejudice and purity are also central themes. The idea of pure-blood superiority is challenged through the attacks on Muggle-born students and the dark history of Slytherin's ideology. Rowling uses the school setting as a reflection of broader societal biases and warns of the dangers of discrimination. Characters like Draco Malfoy echo real-world bigotry, while the silent bravery of Hermione and the determination of Harry and Ron show the strength in standing up against hate. Friendship remains a core element. Without Ron and Hermione, Harry would never succeed. Even when Hermione is petrified, her research and intuition guide them forward. Ron's loyalty never wavers, even when they face expulsion or worse. The trio represents a balance of courage, intelligence, and heart. Their bond proves that strength lies in unity, not power. Character development. Harry grows more introspective in this book. The glitz of the magical world has worn off, and now he's confronting darker truths. He questions himself more. He doubts, but he doesn't let fear paralyze him. He steps forward when others shrink back. His compassion for Ginny, his defense of Hagrid, and his rejection of Tom Riddle's worldview all highlight his moral core. Ginny, though mostly a background figure here, is given a surprisingly emotional arc. She represents vulnerability. Manipulated by a dark force she doesn't understand, she becomes a symbol of how even the innocent can be drawn into danger. Her rescue becomes not just a victory over evil, but a redemption of lost innocence. Tom Riddle is one of Rowling's most haunting creations. Polite, brilliant, and cold, he's a ghost of the boy who would become a monster. He shows how charm and intellect can mask true darkness, and the diary, an inanimate object turned sinister, tool, is one of the most effective magical artifacts in the entire series. It's a warning that evil can take many forms, and sometimes the most dangerous ones look the least threatening. Conclusion: Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets is more than just the second installment in a fantasy series. It's a tightly woven mystery, a character-driven drama, and a chilling look at how the past can echo into the present. With vivid, world-building, edge-of-your-seat suspense and timeless lessons, Rowling delivers a story that is both entertaining and meaningful. By the end of the book, Hogwarts feels a little less safe and the wizarding world a bit more complex. But Harry stands taller than before, not because he's the boy who lived, but because he's the boy who chooses to do what's right even when it's hard. That's the true magic of this story, and it's what keeps readers and listeners hooked from the first whisper in the wall to the final cheer in the Great Hall. The chamber has been sealed, but the mystery of Harry Potter has only just begun. If you want to listen, full audiobook for free. Link in description.